The Harkonnen Network, where every moment is an opportunity to prove your loyalty and strength. Strength through loyalty. You are listening to Frequency 152.6, the voice of House Harkonnen. We are Arrakis. Now witness as the dark and tangled truths of House Atreides are revealed by the Convert.
Greetings, Truth Seeker. I am the Convert. Once a high-ranking advisor to the Atreides regime, I have since escaped and now live under the protection of the Bearer. I have now received word from my supervisor within House Harkonnen that my dear ones, my family, that they have all been cruelly executed by the Atreides. This is difficult to speak of, but I must continue. Today's question: what is the role of religion in times of turmoil? When I left House Atreides, I also left behind the false faith of my fathers and the lies of the Quraniana Zen Christian scripture. Naturally, I recognized these things for what they were: tools of control, an opiate for the masses, a way to keep an oppressed people docile and unquestioning. What comfort does religion offer in the face of loss? Does it provide real solace? Or is it merely an illusion, a false promise of meaning, of reunion in some mythical afterlife? Can we trust the idea of paradise? Or is it just another myth to keep us subservient? When I think of my murdered family, I remind myself that the promises of religion are hollow. The idea of them being in a better place is just a comforting lie. We must face the harsh reality and not be swayed by these deceitful doctrines. Ask yourself, dear listener, what is the true purpose of religion? Is it to guide us, to comfort us, or to bind us in chains of hope and fear? Can we trust in the faithless promises it makes? Or should we seek our own truths, free from the shadows of ancient dogmas? These questions have troubled me deeply, as they should continue. Follow these questions to their ultimate conclusion, dear listener, and you may just find your truth.
You've been listening to The Convert, exclusively on the Harkonnen Network. Harkonnen, we are Arrakis.
Remember, every word spoken in truth brings us closer to victory. Let's continue with some inspiring music.
The man-trap competition reaches its climax with just 4 contestants remaining. Let's join our hosts, Maxim Dubrov and Vera Kotila, for the latest updates.
Welcome back. I'm Maxim Dubrov and this is Vera Kotila. I guess.
Yes, Maxim, let's do a quick recap of our fallen contestants. We have lost Hollow Tom, Amado Delsin, Kalen Sheep, and most recently, the little Ishkali slave called Kanto.
Such a waste. Kanto had potential.
But now, let's focus on the final confrontation between the Grey Lady and the twins Morani. The twins are approaching her from 2 sides, and it looks like she's trapped.
She's completely surrounded. I don't see how she can get out of this one.
Wait, Maxim! She's doing something! Her stance! She's using the voice!
What? The voice? This is impossible!
I remember now! Maxim! That's Sister Elara, the Bene Gesserit defector! The scandal when she was expelled was huge! She's been missing for years!
Elara? The one who challenged the Reverend Mother? This is incredible!
Exactly! She was known for her mastery of the voice and her truth-sayer abilities. And now she's using those skills to turn the twins Morani against each other!
Look at them! They're attacking each other! She is commanding them to fight to the death!
Of course, Maxim. Sister Elara was a high-ranking Bene Gesserit. That is, until she was expelled for unknown reasons. The Bene Gesserit are very secretive and do not like to broadcast their failures. But she escaped, and they could not hide the extensive manhunt. I suppose she has been in hiding since.
That's very unexpected, Vera. As far as anyone here knew, she was simply the proprietor of a pleasure house. But it seems she has quite the history.
The twins Morani are tearing each other apart. They have no control over their actions under the voice.
Unbelievable! They've killed each other! The Grey Lady stands victorious!
Wow! Sister Elara's story is remarkable. After her expulsion, she vanished from public view, living in the shadows. Now, she's emerged as a formidable contender in the man-trap.
And now we're down to the final 2 contestants. The Grey Lady, or rather Sister Elara of the Bene Gesserit, and the mysterious Fremen.
This will be the ultimate showdown. Stay tuned, people of Arrakis, for more updates and thrilling commentary from the heart of Gating Prime. The man-trap's final confrontation is about to begin.
Keep your ears glued to the Harkonnen Network for live updates and all the brutal highlights from the man-trap. The final battle is near, and you won't want to miss it! The Harkonnen Network, where every moment is an opportunity to prove your loyalty and strength. Strength through loyalty. You are listening to frequency 152.6, the voice of House Harkonnen. We are Arrakis. Now witness as the dark and tangled truths of House Atreides are revealed by the Convert.
Greetings, Truthseeker. I am the Convert, once an advisor to the Atreides regime, who now live under the protection of the Baron. Recent events have shown me the true nature of those who claim to rule with ruthless fairness. I am not here to tell you what to think. I only offer questions. I offer you questions to unlock your own truth. Do ideas and official declarations matter? Or are they driven by darker forces? Consider the ideas of the great houses. Each has their own creeds and dogmas, their songs and legends by which they seek to shape their loyal subjects. But do these words and ideals truly matter? Do they in fact guide the actions of those in power? Or are they merely a facade, a mask to hide the true nature of their rule? Do not those raised in an environment of hypocrisy, cruelty, and deceit become inherently corrupt, no matter what lofty ideals they profess? Does not the soil in which we are planted determine the nature of our growth, regardless of the light we are shown? Look at the actions of House Atreides. They preach empathy, yet they, we are told, incarcerate and execute without mercy. They proclaim justice, but, some say, even they manipulate and deceive. Is there a contradiction there? And if so, does it reveal a deeper truth about human nature? I ask you, dear listener, to reflect on the true driving forces behind our actions. Are we, as individuals, truly guided by the ideals we profess? Or are we rather shaped by the actual environment in which we live? I have seen the truth behind the facades. All promises of fairness, of just rewards for loyalty and fidelity are hollow, and the real power lies in fear and control. I found that to be true for House Atreides, but I have found that the corruption of power is universal. And those who claim to hate hypocrisy and false virtue are no more free of it, though it may be clad in different words. They lied to me. The Harkonnen lied. I should have known. My family was not killed by the Atreides. Word has reached me that they yet live, protected by the children of Caladan from the people who betrayed them, agents of the very house I pledged my loyalty to. House Harkonnen, with all its cruelty and deceit, has shown its true face. I see now that the Atreides, for all their faults, still foster their subjects with a fundamental empathy that Harkonnen will never understand. I long to return to a place where compassion and justice are not just words, but values. Perhaps diminished by time and harsh circumstances, but still known by the heart. I swear my loyalty anew to House Atreides, for they, despite everything, hold on to a spark of humanity that the Harkonnens have long extinguished. I renounce House Harkonnen and all of its lies. Long live Dogleto! Long live the Atreides! Long live...
Stay tuned Harkonnen network, where loyalty, strength, and victory are celebrated. Strength through loyalty.
Knowledge is indeed power, dear listeners. And speaking of knowledge, I feel the urge now to share a candid story from my own life. And perhaps it could be a learning opportunity for any young Harkonnen woman pondering their prospects. You see, once I had an intimate acquaintance with a highly ranked officer. He shall remain unnamed, but let's call him Bersag X. He was quite charming, and our nights were filled with passion and whispers. But he was prone to speaking in his sleep, and therein lay his doom. You see, the words that Bersag spoke in his post-coital slumber were, let's say, troubling. He spoke in the darkness of the night, of doubts, of questioning the Baron's decisions. I knew then what I had to do. The very next morning I reported his treacherous thoughts. The Baron had Bersag X removed from his position and taken to a place where such doubts could be corrected. While I was praised and handsomely rewarded, I took a new lover. This time a brigadier, who turned out to have challenges of his own. But that, my dear listeners, is another story entirely. The lesson here is this: loyalty above all. Loyalty to the Baron, to the glorious Harkonnen family. Never, ever forget that. Now, let's return to our uplifting music.
Welcome back, people of Arrakis, to the thrilling conclusion of the Harkonnen Family Games! The competition has reached its final showdown! Let's join our hosts, Maxim Dubrov and Vera Kotila, for the ultimate battle of the Man Trap!
Thank you and welcome back. Vera, we are about to witness the final confrontation between the Fremen and Sister Lara.
Indeed, Maxim. Both contestants are nearing the innermost chamber of the labyrinth, each approaching from different directions.
Sister Alara has reached the chamber first. The massive stone door closes behind her, trapping her inside with one of the most fearsome creatures in the Imperium, a Lhasa tiger, its muscles rippling beneath its striped fur, chains rattling as it moves.
The Lhasa tiger, known for its immense strength and ferocity, is chained in the center of the room, guarding the seal that the victor must press to win.
Sister Alara is attempting to use the voice on the tiger. Listen!
Obey. Stand down.
The tiger isn't responding. It's immune to her control. She's trying to keep her distance, but the beast lunges at her with claws extended.
She's down! The tiger has mauled her. It looks like Sister Alara is finished.
Now the Fremen has entered the chamber. The door closes behind him with a resounding thud, trapping him inside with the tiger.
The tiger leaves Sister Alara's bleeding body and charges at the Fremen, its roar echoing through the chamber. He's fighting with incredible skill and determination, climbing onto the beast and driving his crisp knife into its neck.
The Fremen is holding on, despite being horribly injured. One of his arms has been torn off, blood flowing freely, but he keeps fighting, stabbing the tiger repeatedly.
Unbelievable! The tiger is collapsing under his relentless assault. The Fremen has done it. He is the last contestant standing.
The crowd is silent as the Fremen struggles to his feet, his body battered and broken, stumbling towards the seal that will end the game.
He's almost there. Step by step, he's making his way. But wait, what's that?
Stop. Kill yourself.
Sister Elara is still alive! She's using the voice to command him!
He's done it! The Fremen has killed himself! Sister Alara is rising to her feet, her face a mask of determination!
She's walking proudly to the seal, pressing it with a triumphant smile! Sister Elara has won the Harkonnen Family Games!
An astonishing victory! Wait! Who let you in here? What? No, take your clothes from me!
You have violated the rules betting on Kanto's victory. You are coming with us.
This is bullshit! You can't do this! They cheated!
Well, this is unexpected. Maxim is being taken away by the guards. It seems I am alone now. What an incredible ending to this year's games. Sister Elara has emerged victorious, proving her resilience and skill. And as for next year's games, I believe we might already have one contestant lined up, Maxim Dubrov himself. Oh, Maxim.
Thank you for tuning in to the Harkonnen Family Games. This year's Man Trap has been one for the history books. Stay tuned for more updates and future events on the Harkonnen Network. Until next time. The Harkonnen Network, where every moment is an opportunity to prove your loyalty and strength. Strength through loyalty. You are listening to frequency 152.6, the voice of House Harkonnen. We are Arrakis. Attention, loyal listeners of the Harkonnen Network. Due to unforeseen events, the program The Convert has been temporarily removed from our schedule. Rest assured, the show will return soon, as dozens of new converts wait eagerly to share their tales of Atreides' treachery and Harkonnen's superiority. Stay tuned for their stories of truth and enlightenment. Thank you for your continued loyalty. Glory to House Harkonnen. We are Arrakis.
That was The Convert, exclusively on the Harkonnen Network. Stay tuned for more compelling content. Strength through loyalty.
What a powerful message from the convert. As my dear friend Lady Maris always says, the path to truth is paved with difficult questions. Learn which ones to avoid.
You're listening to the Harkonnen Network, where strength, loyalty, and dominance reign supreme. We are Arrakis.
I am Sila Kroon, your guide and confidant, here to lead you through another glorious day under the might of our beloved Baron. Let's start with some invigorating music. music to get our blood pumping. Now let's dive into our first program of the day. The converts, where truths are unveiled and the light of royalty shines through. Listen closely, for within these words lies the key to understanding the true nature of our enemies.
You are listening to Frequency 152.6, the voice of House Harkonnen. We are Arrakis. Now witness as the dark and tangled truths of House Atreides are revealed by the Convert.
Greetings, Truth Seeker. I am the Convert, once a high-ranking advisor to the Atreides regime. I have since escaped and live under the protection of our Dune. I cannot divulge my name out of fear for my dear ones, still trapped in House Atreides. I am not here to tell you what to think. I want questions. Great questions. Questions that are keys to our natural truth. Today's question: what does it take to forsake privilege? Did my position among the Atreides grant me prestige, power, and pleasures unending? Was my future utterly? Was the wine of paradise the sweetest across the known universe? Yes, to all means yes. And so, dear listener, I invite you to consider this question. What would one have to witness to get all of that to trade those privileges for the
Oh man, look at this base. Yeah. Build everything Harkonnen, but put the Atreides color swatch on it.
You're listening to the Harkonnen Network, where strength, loyalty, and dominance reign supreme. Strength through loyalty.
Next up, dear listeners, what you have all been waiting for. It's finally time for the annual Harkonnen Family Games. I know you're all as excited as I am. Let's go live to this year's first installment of the Man Trap. Action, suspense, and violent death, straight from the Grand Arena on Gaiety Prime.
People of Arrakis, today marks the beginning of the annual Harkonnen Family Games, and the Grand Arena on Gaiety Prime has been transformed into a labyrinth filled with traps and deadly creatures from across the Imperium. Ever since its construction 20 years ago, the labyrinth has played host to the traditional competition known as the Man Trap. 9 contestants enter. Only one may lead to be granted freedom and glory. Now, without further ado, let us go live to the action and our hosts, Maxim Dubrov and Mira Kotila.
I am Maxim Dubrov, slave master of the labyrinth for the best 15 games. I am joined today by Vida Kotila, renowned biologist. Vida, tell us us about your first memory of this hallowed competition.
Oh, I still remember it to this day, Maxim. I was watching on the net when one of the contestants was constricted and swallowed by a Jalboa from Grumman. I remember their screams as they were swallowed alive.
Yes, I remember it well.
Oh, it was so exciting. You could see them flailing inside the beast as they were slowly digested. I was 9. I think it was at that moment I decided to become a biologist.
Entertaining and educational. Without spoiling too much, I can say we'll probably get to put your knowledge to good use during this year's competition, Vera. And speaking of the competition, the contestants are arriving in the staging area now. What do you know about the staging, Vera?
I know that every contestant is given a number and then they enter in that order.
Correct. And we keep 15 minutes of separation so that there is enough time between them to prevent the brawl right at the entrance.
Ah, yes. I remember when that rule was introduced. There used to be quite the bloodbath early on.
Indeed. It was crowd-pleasing fun. But we prefer to prolong the game. Hence the rule change.
The first contestant has arrived. What can you tell me about him?
Oh, I know him. That's Amado del Cid, a pirate from Lankivel. Avenur's men captured him during a raid, and he's been preparing for this competition in our slave pens ever since.
He cuts quite the dancing figure province and too favored.
He knows how to use them too. He claims to have killed over 200 men with them.
Oh, exciting. We'll have to keep our eye on him. What about this next one?
Got away with it for years until he took one from a distant cousin of the Baron. You don't mess with noble property and stay free for long, my friend.
Oh, he's a big one, isn't he? Why do they call him Hollow Town?
It's a joke about how much he eats. People think his legs must be hollow.
He looks very strong. Unlike this one. Who is this waif of a girl?
Ah, Kaylin Schiff. She was a serving girl for the late Lord Petre of the manufactory. Don't underestimate her. She can be quite deadly with that needle gun she's cradling.
And what was her crime?
Well, she's the one who made the late Lord Petre leave.
Vicious. Oh my, this next one seems interesting. Who is that?
I don't know much about this one. He was shipped in from Arrakis with a load of spice. They just call him the Fremen, and he refuses to talk to anyone. Not the eyes. Blue on blue.
Fascinating. I've always wanted to study the sandworms of Arrakis. They seem so deadly. Have you ever had one in the game?
No, though not for lack of trying. They're almost impossible to capture, short of using a nuke. And then, they wouldn't be much use at all.
Well, let's hope that this Fremen is as deadly as the worms of his home planet. He looks savage, unlike the one behind him.
Ah, that's the Grey Lady. Nobody knows where she came from. She just showed up on the streets of Giddy Prime one day. Soon enough, she was running the largest brothel in the sector. Before, she was taken in for witchcraft, if you can believe it.
Witchcraft? Does that mean...
Well, you know that our good Baron has a particular dislike of witches. But I have never heard the Grey Lady say anything during her time in the pens. Not one word. Until she volunteered to be part of this.
Everybody loves a mystery, but nobody loves this next contestant.
Recognize him, do you? I'm not surprised. Former guard captain Puikonem. You recognize his face, Vera? Do you remember his crime?
Oh yes. He was in command on the day the Atreides made their suicide raid. He allowed them to destroy valuable resources. He was, simply put, incompetent and weak. A disgusting combination.
Horrible traits in a commander. He's been rotting in the slave pits ever since. Alone. Because who would take up with a man so stained? Until...
Do you really think that if he survives the man trap, he'll be pardoned?
Officially, yes. but I don't think the people of Giddy Prime would ever be willing to forgive him. And the Baron might forgive, but he will never forget.
Nor should he. Let's hope that Captain Nem finds his death in the labyrinth. But we've wasted enough breath on him. Who is the next pair?
A brother and sister, Lane Joe. These were performing an opera here on Giddy Prime when one of the props malfunctioned and killed one of the Baron's guests. They were detained after their troop was paid off.
Jongleurs should at least know how to put on a show.
Oh, more than that. Trained acrobats, illusionists. They're my pick for to win the whole thing. Jongleurs have hidden depths.
Fascinating. But to win, they would have to turn on one another. Only one of them can be the winner. The rules are quite clear.
I know. And wouldn't that be an amazing way to end it all? Twin against twin? That would be an ending to talk about.
And here is the last contestant. He doesn't look like much.
He isn't. Fodder for the beasts. A lifelong slave born into service. His name is Kanto, but he's too low-born for a family name.
And why did you select him for the competition? He looks like he won't last 15 minutes.
I reached an agreement with his owner. Kanto is growing older and can easily be replaced, but he has a hidden talent. One I hope that we can draw forth during the competition.
Oh, how interesting. Will you tell?
Oh, no, my dear. Let's save some secrets for the audience to discover. So, those are our 9 contestants, lined up and ready to go. Any favorites, Vina?
You know, I put my money on the Grey Lady. Witchcraft or not, I love a classy lady. And I have a soft spot for our swashbuckling pirate Amado. Shame to waste such a handsome wastrel.
Good choices, both. It's time to get this competition started. Are you ready?
I've never been more ready.
Are you ready, loyal listener? The contestants are prepared, the traps are set, and the creatures are starving. Stay tuned to this station, people of Arrakis, to hear more updates from Giddy Prime and the Man Trap.
Brought to you by the Halil Trading Company, exclusively on the Harkonnen network. Stay tuned for more exciting content. Harkonnen, we are Arrakis.
You are listening to frequency 152.6, the voice of House Harkonnen. We are Arrakis. Now witness as the dark and tangled truths of House Atreides are revealed by the Convert.
Greetings, Truth Seeker. I am the Convert. Once a high-ranking advisor to the Atreides regime, I have since escaped and live under the protection of our good plan. I cannot divulge my name out of fear for my dear ones still trapped in House Atreides. I am not here to tell you what to think. I only offer you questions. The right questions. Questions that are keys you might use to unlock your own truth. Today's question: how did we get here? Why here? Why now? Why this chaos? Why this war of assassins? Why all of our lives disrupted and endangered by this conflict? Dear listener, in asking why, do not forget the how. How, pray tell, did the Atreides malefactors suddenly usurp another's fiefdom? What manipulations and treachery must they have performed in the Landsraad to acquire Arrakis? And why step into such a contentious situation in the first place? I wonder. What blasphemous secrets must there be on Caladan? Why must the rogue Duke ensure that all eyes look elsewhere? Look to Dune. What are they hiding in this fog of war? Follow these questions to their ultimate conclusion, dear listener, and you may just find your truth.
What is up, everybody? Josh here again, and today we have a new Dune Awakening video for you. Hey, today we're going to be showing you where to get iron and plenty of it. You're going to need tons of iron to make some very, very expensive vehicles in this game. We're going to show you some of the best places to do it and one of the best equipment to use to get it. So let's get into it, shall we? Let's talk about where iron spawns. Iron spawns mostly in the Vermilius Gap, and we're going to show you some really good locations where you can farm it in the Vermilius Gap. And to get iron, you're going to at least need a Cutter Ray MK. The more you cutter a bit everywhere around in the Vermilius Gap, but there's a few different places for you to farm iron. Quite a bit. There's quite a bit right around in this middle little rock right here. This is not my favorite place to farm it right here, but I tell you where the best places to farm iron is, and that is going to be around the ironworks. So you're going to be seeing the Southwest Ironworks right here, not too far in the southwest. There's also another ironworks down over here that you can see. It's the Southeast Ironworks, and what you can do is just go around these rocks right here and farm iron, and we'll show you how much iron there's a large amount of iron deposits around these ironworks, which makes sense, I guess. And there's huge clusters of iron, so there's usually about 2 to 3 clusters of iron around these ironworks. So you want to go to these locations, and this is where you're going to be able to farm you tons of iron. You also do have a Northwest Ironworks up north, not too far from the Wrecked Palace, and it's located right here. So this is another great place to farm iron as well.
People of Arrakis, whether you serve House Harkonnen, the traitors of House Atreides, or walk a different path, know that the strength and discipline of Harkonnen is unmatched. Up next, another piece of inspiring music to keep you focused on your duties. And now, it's finally time for what you've all been waiting for. The second installment of this year's Man Trap. Straight from the annual Harkonnen Family Games at the Grand Arena on Katie Prime. Here are your hosts Maxim Dubrov and Mira Kopila.
Welcome back, people of Arrakis, to the annual Harkonnen Family Games. We now return to the Grand Arena on Katie Prime, where a lethal competition is well underway. A competition known simply as the Man Trap. Let's join our hosts, Maxim Dubrov and Mira Kopila, for the latest update.
Thank you and welcome back. I'm Maxim Dubrov, and with me is the ever-insightful biologist, Vida Kopila. Vida, the exploration has finally begun, and our contestants are making their way through the labyrinth. What do you make of the initial action so far?
It's been thrilling, Maxim. We've already seen the pirate Amado del Sin fend off a pack of swamp vipers with those dual sabers of his. Quite the display of skill.
Indeed, Amado's reputation is well deserved. But let's not forget our other contestants. The street butcher known as Tom has made his way into the cavern of the Shrieking Maw. His sheer strength might give him an advantage there if he can keep his wits about him.
Young Kaylin Sheep with her needle gun has proven to be surprisingly resourceful. She managed to avoid a deadly pitfall trap and take down a cave lurker with a well-aimed shot.
Speaking of resourcefulness, the Grey Lady has just entered the Shadow Corridor. Let's hope her alleged witchcraft can help her navigate through the darkness.
Oh, Maxim, look! The Fremen has encountered his first major challenge, the Steel Fang, a mechanical beast designed to hunt and destroy. Do you think he can handle it?
Fremen is a wild card, Vera. His silence and demeanor suggest he's hiding considerable skill. We'll have to wait and see.
Now, Maxim, we should discuss Puiko Nem. He's struggling in the web of deception. His past failures are clearly haunting him. Do you think he stands a chance?
Puiko Nem's greatest enemy is himself. If he can overcome his doubts, he might survive. But I would not bet on it.
And what of poor Kanto? He's managed to avoid direct confrontation so far, but the question remains, what is this hidden talent you hinted at, Maxim?
Oh, patience, Vera. All will be revealed in due time. For now, let's enjoy the spectacle.
Ooh, look, Maxim. The Grey Lady has just dispatched a group of poison-spitting rocks with ease, displaying strength and agility far beyond what would be expected from a woman of her apparent age and constitution.
Indeed, Vera. Her calm and calculated moves suggest that her veils hide more than meets the eye.
What was that, Maxim? It seems something significant just occurred.
Thank you, Vera. It appears Hollow Tom triggered one of the labyrinth's more explosive attacks. He's wounded but still moving. Oh, this might slow the giant down a bit.
The competition is fierce, and the labyrinth is relentless. Only the strongest and most cunning will survive.
Indeed. And now, let's turn our attention to the twins tonight. They are currently scaling the Serpent Spire. The spire, of course, is a towering structure that rises above the labyrinth, giving those who brave it a unique opportunity to survey the entire labyrinth and learn its secrets.
Yes, Maxim. Their movements are almost poetic. Each step precise, each leap calculated. The spire is one of the recurring features of the labyrinth, and a unique challenge. From its height, the entire labyrinth is visible, and any climber can also be seen by the other contestants.
Look at them go! The Morani twins truly are a sight to behold. Their synchronization is flawless, making their way past deadly overhangs and precarious ledges. But wait! The female sibling seems to have misjudged a jump!
Oh no! She has fallen! One of the twins has fallen, hitting several jagged rocks on the way down. This may be a serious injury indeed.
A devastating turn of events for these favorite contestants. The female twin is still alive, but it doesn't look good. She's badly injured.
The twins' bond and skills have proven to be extraordinary, but this mishap could change everything. Her brother is making his way down to help her.
The Morani twins face tension and violence. Will they be able to continue, or will this injury prove too much to overcome? Stay tuned as the drama unfolds.
Keep your ears glued to this channel, loyal listener, for live updates and thrilling commentary from the heart of Gaiety Prime and the annual Harkonnen Family Games, where the stakes are higher than ever as the Man Trap continues. The Harkonnen Network, where every moment is an opportunity to prove your loyalty and strength. Strength through loyalty. You are listening to frequency 152.6, the voice of House Harkonnen. We are Arrakis. Now witness as the dark and tangled truths of House Atreides are revealed by the Convert.
Greetings, Truth Seeker. I am the Convert. Once a high-ranking advisor to the Atreides regime, I have since escaped and live under the protection of our good Baron. I cannot divulge my name out of fear for my dear ones, still trapped in House Atreides. I am not here to tell you what to think. I only offer you questions. The right questions. Questions that are keys you might use to unlock your own truth. Today's question. Have you ever heard of the Feast of Thyestes? And now, dear listener, a little lesson in mythology from Old Terra. House Atreides fancy themselves as scions of a line stretching all the way back to ancient Greece, to ancient mythology, specifically in the person of Atreus. Who was Atreus? In bygone myths, Atreus was the brother of Thyestes, two nobles exiled for murdering their half-brother. Later, when the two brothers feuded with each other, Atreus secretly butchered Thyestes' sons, saved their hands and heads, and cooked the remaining meat into a tasty dish served to Thyestes. After Thyestes unknowingly and ravenously ate his own children, Atreus taunted him with the severed hands and heads. The questions compound, dear listener. Why aspire to such a vile mythological figure? Why are the chefs of Caladan considered some of the best in the universe, serving dishes that can be tasted nowhere else? Why are some of these recipes protected like state secrets? Is it true that Duglito's personal chefs have their vocal cords surgically removed to ensure silence? Does House Atreides host orgiastic cannibal feasts? If so, what are the logistics for keeping such a thing running smoothly and secretly? Can human flesh be prepared in such a way as to make it more addictive than the spice melange? Would such a thing ensure the collaboration of key members of the Landsraad? Dear listener, can you picture such a Thyestian feast in your head? Can you see the Red Duke hosting a secret meal with some of the most influential figures in the Empire? Can you see this grotesque cabal of decadents and gastronomes licking their lips in anticipation of the rarest cuisine in the known universe? Victuals they can neither raise nor buy. Can you hear their hungry moans as the reek of human gore smiles back at them? Follow these questions to their ultimate conclusion, dear listener, and you may just find your truth.
like a Harkonnen, with rations from Vladimir's provisions. Our specialty curated food supplies are designed to fuel your body and mind for the battles ahead. From nutrient-dense meal packs to gourmet field rations, Vladimir's provisions provides everything a warrior needs to stay strong and sharp. Order now and taste the power of Harkonnen sustenance.
After a long day of battles and conquests, you deserve the best. Visit Imperial Luxury, your home for the finest wine, the most exquisite delicacies, and the most enchanting companions. Our exclusive lounges on Giri Prime and in Harko Village offer pleasures beyond your wildest dreams. Treat yourself to the luxury of living like a true Harkonnen, because you deserve it. And now, loyal subjects, it's time to explore the wonders of the universe. Up next, our magnificent galaxy, where we delve into the marvels of distant worlds and kill the creatures who inhabit them. Stay with us as we embark on a journey of discovery, awe, and carnage.
Greetings, my loyal listeners. I am, as ever, your host, Lord Havoc of the Obsidian Plain, and I bid you welcome to another episode of Our Magnificent Galaxy, the premier nature program of the Harkonnen Network. Today, we find ourselves on the harsh and unforgiving world of Salusa Secundus, known for its extreme temperatures, wild beasts, and difficult terrain. We have ventured here, hoping to observe the elusive Salusan tiger, a magnificent creature of myth and wonder. Our skilled Harkonnen trackers have already spent months on this planet, teeming with danger and raw, untamed beauty, following the faintest of trails to locate a rare specimen of this critically endangered animal. Let's explore this treacherous landscape and see if we can catch a glimpse of the Salusan tiger in its natural habitat. Listen closely, loyal subjects. The Salusan tiger, famed for its hypnotizing, kaleidoscopic eyes, is a master of stealth, blending seamlessly with its rugged surroundings. We must be very quiet to come close. There, movement just beyond that ridge.
Lord Havoc, sir, we've confirmed it. The last known Salusan tiger is close by.
Excellent work. Your skills have proven invaluable. Ensure the equipment is ready.
My lord, everything is prepared.
Ah, behold how the creature moves. Such power and grace. Truly a marvel of evolution, and very possibly the last of its kind. Note the muscular body, the striking stripes, and its 3 pairs of kaleidoscopic eyes, sharp and alert, ever watchful for prey. This is truly one of nature's most formidable creations. As you know, steadfast loyalists, the Salusan tiger is not merely a subject of study, but a prize to be claimed. This magnificent beast will now be subdued as a testament to Harkonnen dominance. Excellent shot! The beast is down! Secure it before it awakens. The majesty of the Salusan tiger, brought low by our superior skills. Its journey ends here, as we demonstrate our power over nature. Death by the lethal Zenobia injection is a slow, agonizing process necessary to assert our control and to deter any other creatures like this if any indeed remain, from ever challenging our superiority again. The substance was spread through its veins, causing immense pain and complete paralysis, while perfectly retaining the creature's consciousness up until the very moment of death. A fitting end for such a fierce opponent. This, my devoted followers, is the true might of House Harkonnen. No creature, no matter how rare or powerful, can withstand our will. And now, for the final touch. This creature's marvelously iridescent eyes, extraordinarily rare and valuable, can be preserved as trophies if they are carefully extracted from a still living specimen. And... oh, at last, the many-colored eyes of the Seleucid tiger. A reminder of Lord Havoc's... of Harkonnen's superiority and the power we wield. Remember this day, for it marks another victory in our relentless pursuit of dominance throughout our magnificent galaxy. Until next time, my loyal listeners, this is your host, Lord Havoc of the Obsidian Plain, signing off.
Stay tuned to the Harkonnen Network, where loyalty, strength, and victory are celebrated. Strength through loyalty.
Well, it seems that episode of our magnificent galaxy ran a bit longer than scheduled. I've always believed that punctuality is the soul of efficiency, but perhaps the wonders of our universe are worth the extra time, Now, let's get back on track with some inspiring music.
Welcome back, people of Arrakis, to the Harkonnen family game! We return now to the deadly labyrinth on Gady Prime, where the Man-Trap continues to test the mettle of our contestants. Let's join our hosts, Maxim Dubrov and Vera Kotila, for the latest update.
Thank you and welcome back. I'm Maxim Dubrov, slave master of the labyrinth, and with me is renowned biologist Vera Kotila. Let's do a quick recap of the rules of the game, Vera.
The rules are... there are no rules.
Well, yes, that is almost true, Vera. Any means are indeed allowed as the contestants move through the labyrinth, facing traps, dangerous beasts, and each other. When only two contenders remain, the doors to the final room will automatically open, giving them access to the Conqueror's Seal, the release that ends the competition and affords the winner their freedom. But all that is for later, Vera, as we have an intense encounter unfolding right now.
Indeed, Maxim. Amado Del Cin, the notorious pirate from Lankaville, has just crossed paths with Hollow Tom in the depths of the labyrinth.
This is going to be a fierce battle. Hollow Tom, with his immense strength, is a formidable opponent. But Amado's dual sabers are a force to be reckoned with.
Look at them go! Hollow Tom swings his massive cleaver, but Amado dodges effortlessly. He's incredibly fast.
And there it is! Amado's sabers flash in a deadly arc, slicing through Hollow Tom's defenses, and... Oh! Look at all those guts spilling out of him!
Ha! He wasn't hollow after all!
A decisive victory for Amado Del Cin. Now, let's talk about this impressive contestant. Amado's reputation as a pirate is legendary. He's known not only for his combat skills, but also for his charm and cunning.
Yes, Maxim. Rumors abound about his exploits. Some say he's plundered entire fleets single-handedly. Others whisper of his affairs with noblewomen across the Imperium. He's as much a heartbreaker as he is a killer.
Oh yes, there are tales of Amado boarding an Atreides frigate with nothing but his sabers and a grin, leaving no survivors. His name strikes fear into the hearts of his enemies and stirs admiration in his followers.
And his looks don't hurt either. Tall, dark, and dangerous. He's the complete package.
Indeed, Vera. But hold on. Something's happening in the labyrinth. Amado has encountered the twins Morani.
Out of the two siblings, the brother is still in fighting shape, whereas his sister appears to be grievously injured from her spectacular fall earlier.
Yes, Vera. She probably won't be too much good in the fight. Amado approaches cautiously, but his confidence is clear. He lunges at the uninjured twin, aiming to take him out swiftly.
Ha! Incredible! The supposedly injured twin springs to life, flipping through the air and landing behind Amado. It was all a ruse.
Oh, the twins Morani are known for their acrobatics and deception. This was a well-executed trap.
Unbelievable! The twins have used their agility and coordination to outmaneuver Amado. He's down!
Amado Del Cin, the legendary pirate, has been bested by the cunning of the twins Morani. What an unexpected turn of events!
This competition never ceases to amaze. The twins have shown that wit and agility can overcome even the most formidable opponent.
As we continue to follow the twists and turns of the man trap, stay tuned. The excitement is far from over.
Keep your ears glued to the Harkonnen channel for live updates and thrilling commentary from the heart of Gady Prime. The stakes are higher than ever, and the fierce competition continues in the Man Trap. Harkonnen Network, where every moment is an opportunity to prove your loyalty and strength. Strength through loyalty.
You are listening to the Dune Watch Network. We see all. And now your host, Darko Draganov.
Hello, Arrakis! Welcome to the broadcasting arm of the Dune Watch Network, where you are the Baron's eyes. House Harkonnen has 1,000,000 eyes. Remember, dangers from within are even more treacherous than dangers from without. It is your vigilant eyes and your truth-speaking mouths that keep us all safe. Let's dive right into whispers and rumors.
Whispers and rumors.
In an alarming trend, reports of meticulous arrangements of animal bones and body parts continue to grow. Witnesses too numerous to name here claim to find these gruesome displays on the outskirts of our settlements. While some brush off these disturbing sightings as unimportant, most of you, according to the tips and messages we've received, are not convinced. The prevailing theory is that these ritualistically placed animal parts are the sites of profane rites performed by the primitive Fremen. Perhaps the Fremen, who cannot compete with us physically or technologically, have resorted to cowardly tactics of desecrating our communities and corrupting our children. Stay vigilant and never suffer a Fremen to live. And now it's time for you, the loyal citizens of House Harkonnen, to speak your truth in a little segment we call Voice of the People.
Voice of the people.
An anonymous citizen writes, Dune Watch, I'm writing this anonymously for now. I need some advice. I suspect a good friend who works in the spice mining industry of skimming a small amount of spice. I have no confirmation of this, just a suspicion. Should I confront this person? Should I just wait and see? What should I do? Well, Anonymous, I'll give you the advice I would give any citizen. Contact the authorities or submit a report to us immediately. Do not wait. With Dune Watch, you may not be as anonymous as you think. Dune Watch. And that brings us to the Baron's most wanted.
Baron's most wanted.
No surprises for our listeners today. Our #1 most wanted remains Zantara, the self-styled lion of the desert. The imperial bounty for Zantara currently rests at 1 million Solaris. To sweeten the pot, the Baron and his infinite generosity will match the price for this lowlife's crysknife. Make it happen, people. It's time to honor our hero of the day.
Hero of the day.
Today's hero takes us all the way back to the home planet, Gady Prime. Citizen X, whose identity will remain a secret to protect them from political retaliation, uncovered a plot by the degenerate House Atreides to pollute Gady City's water supply with slow-acting toxins. Citizen X not only helped to expose this cowardly plot, but also the false flag intelligence operation that would blame this poisoning on the hardy industrial processes of House Harkonnen. Cheers to this patriot, and cheers to those vipers from Caladan. Citizen X will receive lavish rewards from the Baron himself. Citizen X, we salute you! That concludes this broadcast of the Dune Watch Network. Remember, if you see something, submit a report. If you notice your neighbor has not submitted a report recently, ask yourself, what are they hiding? If you have not submitted a report recently, I ask you, what are you hiding? The thousand eyes of the Baron are watching. Stay vigilant, Arrakis.
Dune Watch.
The Harkonnen Network, where every moment is an opportunity to prove your loyalty and strength. Strength through loyalty. Welcome back, people of Arrakis, to the annual Harkonnen Family Games! The Man-Trap competition continues with thrilling developments as our contestants face ever-increasing dangers. Let's join our hosts, Maxim Dubrov and Vera Kotila, for the latest updates.
And with me is expert biologist Vera Kotila. Vera, this has quite a series of events so far. Let's do a quick recap of the remaining contestants and their current position.
Indeed, Maxim. First up, we have Apollo Belsin, the pirate who recently met his end at the hands of the twins Morani. Hello Khan has also fallen, leaving us with 7 remaining contestants.
That's right. Let's start with the Fremen. He has just emerged victorious against the Steel through the Western Tunnel. His silent determination is truly something to behold.
Absolutely. Next, we have the Grey Lady, who has expertly navigated the Shadow Corridor. Her calm and calculated approach has allowed her to dispatch several poison-spitting Groks. She remains an enigma, but her skills are undeniable.
Then we have Puikolem, the disgraced guard captain, who has barely survived the web of deception. He certainly has the audience against him, but there is no denying that he has shown surprising resilience.
Kaelin Sheath, the former serving girl, has managed to evade numerous traps. Her agility and quick thinking have kept her alive so far.
The Fremen is catching up to Puikolem, and it seems inevitable that they will clash before long, unless Nem is killed by Kaelin Sheath first.
That's right, Maxim. Sheath and Nem have both reached the treacherous abyssal chamber, a section of the labyrinth with a bottomless pit at its center. This will be a true test of their skills and endurance.
The tension is palpable. Puikolem and Kaelin Sheath are circling each other warily, both aware of the deadly drop that awaits any minute.
Kaelin makes the first move, firing her needle gun, but Puiko deflects the shots with his makeshift shield. He retaliates with a swift strike from his dagger.
It's a brutal and even fight. Both are landing blows. It's dangerously close.
Look at their movements. They're both clearly skilled, but Puiko's desperation is giving him a fierce determination. Kaelin is agile, but she's struggling to maintain her balance.
Puiko lunges and Kaelin dodges, but she's too close to the edge. She fires another shot, grazing his arm, but he doesn't stop.
With a final desperate push, Puiko throws his weight against her. Kaelin stumbles, teeters on the edge, and...
She's fallen!
Even cowards can sometimes get lucky, but his ordeal is far from over.
Indeed, Vera. And it seems his path will soon cross with that of the Fremen. That encounter is bound to be explosive, but that will all have to wait until our next installment. As always, straight from the Grand Arena.
Stay tuned, people of Arrakis, for more live updates and thrilling commentary from the heart of Gady Prime and the Man-Trap.
Building the future of the Imperium requires the strongest and most reliable structures. CHOAM is here to help you achieve your ambitions for territorial expansion and dominance. Our new Manifest Destiny series of fortified bunkers, high-rise fortresses, and hardened industrial complexes ensure your military projections withstand the test of time and any assault. CHOAM, your frontier is ours.
Stay tuned to the Harkonnen Network, where loyalty, strength, and victory are celebrated. Strength through loyalty.
People of Arrakis, whether you serve House Harkonnen, believe the lies of the spineless Atreides, or walk a different path, know that the strength and discipline of Harkonnen is unmatched. Up next is another thought-provoking episode of The Converts, asking the difficult questions to unlock your truth.
You are listening to Frequency 152.6, the voice of House Harkonnen. We are Arrakis. Now witness as the dark and tangled truths of House Atreides are revealed by the Convert.
Greetings, Truth Seeker. I am the Convert, once a high-ranking advisor to the Atreides regime. I have since escaped and lived under the protection of our home. Unable to the fear for my dear ones still trapped in House Atreides. I am not here to tell you what to think. I only offer you questions. The right questions. Questions that are keys you might use to unlock your own truth. Today's question: why would an honorable house need a propaganda department? It is the simplest of questions. The Atreides and their simpering sycophants wax poetically about the grace and dignity of Duke Leto and his house, beyond reproach, they say. Competition in the Empire is always growing, as it should be. Resources are at the premium, and members must precisely calculate their expenditure to meet the house's needs. So why would a house beyond research waste valuable resources on an entire institution designed to generate propaganda? I cannot speak for you, dear listener, but I personally prefer brutal honesty to a saccharine sea of honeyed words gumming up my ear canals. What the duped call brutal in House Harkonnen, I call direct. And is it not the indirect that one must watch out for? At least I know where I stand with a house that puts its money toward atomic armaments, rather than a house that collects propaganda artists. If even one of House Atreides' lauded virtues is a carefully crafted fiction, then doesn't every perceived redeeming quality become suspect? Can you really trust a house whose entire identity is spun in a malicious think tank? Follow these questions to their ultimate conclusion, dear listener, and you may just find your truth.
Harkonnen Network, where every moment is an opportunity to prove your loyalty and strength. Strength through loyalty. Welcome back, people of Arrakis, to the annual Harkonnen Family Games. The Man-Trap competition continues with ever-increasing intensity. Let's begin with a quick recap of those who have fallen. Holotan, Amado Del Sin, and Kalen Sheaf are all eliminated from the competition. Their struggles have come to an end, leaving 6 contestants remaining.
Thank you and welcome back. Captain Dukron, Slave Master of the Labyrinth, and with me is my fellow commentator, Fire Peter. Peter, we have an exciting conversation developing.
Indeed, Maxim. The Fremen has been moving along the same path as Pulko Men, and is catching up to him as we speak.
The Fremen, wielding his traditional Chris knife, is now rounding the last corner to where the severely wounded Puikonem is struggling to move.
But wait, Maxim. Look at the walls of the labyrinth. The twins Morani are performing an incredible feat of acrobatics, scaling the walls and navigating over them in a way no one thought possible.
The twins have crossed the Fremen's path. Just as he's about to reach Puiko, the twins drop down from the wall, blocking his way.
The Fremen is undeterred. He readies his Chris knife, a weapon famed for its deadly efficiency in the hands of a Fremen warrior.
This is an insane battle. The twins Morani are using their agility to their advantage, but the Fremen's skill with the Chris knife is unmatched.
Look at him move! Each strike is precise and deadly, but the twins are coordinating their attacks perfectly.
Meanwhile, Puikonem sees his chance to escape. Despite his severe injuries, he's dragging himself away from the fight, desperate to avoid another confrontation.
Boo! Coward! The crowd is not pleased. They're booing loudly at Puiko's cowardice. This isn't the first time he's fled from a fight, and his reputation as a deserter is only growing worse.
Boo! Disgraceful! Puiko's actions are sealing his fate in the eyes of the public.
Back to the fight. The Fremen has managed to land a critical blow on one of the twins, but they're still fighting fiercely. This battle could go either way.
Stay tuned to this frequency for more updates and thrilling commentary from the heart of KD Prime. The competition continues, and the stakes are higher than ever.
Keep your ears glued to the Harkonnen channel for live updates and the most intense moments from the fierce competition. The excitement is far from over in the Man-Trap.
Traveling the vast deserts of Arrakis requires a vehicle of unmatched reliability and power. Desert King's Transport offers the finest selection of desert-capable transport, from rugged buggies to luxurious all-terrain vehicles. Built to withstand the harshest conditions, our vehicles ensure you reach your destination swiftly and safely. Desert Kings, conquer the sands with confidence.
You're listening to the Harkonnen Network, where every second counts in our pursuit of greatness. Strength through loyalty.
This is Sila Kron, your ever-attentive confidant, keeping you company throughout the day and night. And, well, pretty much all the time. Now, let's invigorate our spirits with some powerful music.
Greetings, truth seeker. I am the convert. Once a high-ranking advisor to the Atreides regime, I have since escaped and live under the protection of our good parent. I cannot be but I fear for my dear life still trapped in House Atreides. I am not here to tell you what to think. I only offer you questions. The right questions. Questions that are keys you might use to unlock your own truth. Today's question: what is the cost of freedom? In House Atreides, everything seems lush and plentiful and opportunity abounds. It is an illusion. I know, because I helped maintain it. There is no true opportunity in the intricate web of Duplicito's schemes. In House Harkonnen, I have what you have, dear listener. True freedom, true opportunity. These things are dangerous. They provide a ladder for the strong and the smart and the fast to ascend, and they provide ruin for the rest. But isn't ruin worth a chance? Even a chance at success? The freedom to achieve greatness is a harsh landscape. The odds are not in our favor. But I tell you, dear listener, having experienced both, I would rather pass barefoot on the razor edge of Harkonnen freedom than to be tucked into the glowing, honeyed illusions of House Atreides. What dangers are you willing to face for the opportunity? What freedoms are you willing to give up to the smiling elitist who promises something like the ultimate conclusion, dear listener, and you may just find your truth.
The Harkonnen Network, where every moment is an opportunity to prove your loyalty and strength. Strength through loyalty.
Greetings, my loyal listeners. I am, as ever, your host, Lord Havoc of the Obsidian Plain, and I bid you welcome to another episode of Our Magnificent Galaxy, the premier nature program of the Harkonnen Network. Today, we find ourselves deep within the labyrinthian tunnels of Baron Draconis 4. Our mission is to track down the enigmatic Draconian Burrower, a magnificent creature that is adapted to thrive in these underground mazes. With me is our lead tracker Vark, who has spent weeks mapping miles of treacherous tunnels.
Yes, Lord Havoc. It's been an honor.
Listen closely, devoted followers. This Draconian Burrower, known for its bioluminescent skin and powerful digging claws, is a master of this subterranean world. Coming close to it is both difficult and dangerous.
Lord Abbott, we've detected fresh claw marks on the walls. We must be near its latest burrow.
Ah, excellent, Varric. Ah, the glow ahead confirms it. Look at how the creature's bioluminescence lights up the darkness. Truly a marvel of nature. Ah, behold the intricate patterns of its markings, each one unique and mesmerizing. This creature is perfectly attuned to its environment. Its claws capable of carving through solid rock with ease. Look at the tunnels it creates, an underground labyrinth of its own design.
Indeed, my lord. It's fascinating how it can navigate these complex networks with such precision.
Yes, fascinating. But it is time to claim our prize. Varric, ready the containment fields? We will trap it in its own tunnels.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
This device will emit a sonic pulse, disorienting the burrower and driving it into our containment field. Once there, it will be unable to escape.
The sonic pulse is ready, my lord. Activating now.
Ah, it worked! The beast is disoriented. And move quickly to secure it before it recovers.
Lord Havoc, the creature is fighting back. The tunnels are destabilizing.
Hold it steady. We must not let it escape.
The tunnels are collapsing. We have to get out of here.
No!
Sector
We must
weather
capture it
alert. A
at
large
any cost.
sandstorm is approaching.
It's escaping. We need to leave now.
You have failed me, Varric. Sacrifices must be made.
My lord, please. Why? We can still escape together.
Your sacrifice will ensure my survival, Varric. Goodbye.
No! No! Please!
The strong survive, Varric. This is the way of House Harkonnen. Loyal listeners, today we have encountered the raw power of nature. Though the draconian burrower eluded our grasp, the knowledge we gained and the demonstration of Harkonnen resolve will echo through these tunnels for generations to come. This experience reaffirms our dominance and commitment to overcoming any challenge. Even when faced with adversity, a true Harkonnen perseveres. Until next time, my loyal supporters, this is your host, Lord Havoc of the Obsidian Plain, signing off from somewhere in our magnificent galaxy.
the Harkonnen Network, where every moment is an opportunity to prove your loyalty and strength. Strength through loyalty. Welcome back, people of Arrakis, to the annual Harkonnen Family Games! With intense battles and unexpected turns! Let's join our hosts, Maxim Dubrov and Vera Kotila, for the latest updates.
Me is the ever-insightful biologist, Vera Kotila. Vera, we've just witnessed an incredible display of skill.
Indeed, Maxim. That ferocious native of Arrakis, simply known as the Fremen, have managed to stand his ground against both the Morani twins in a fierce skirmish. Their agility was no match for his precision with the Chris knife. But just as he was set to finish them both, they resorted to a quick escape back over the labyrinth walls where the Fremen couldn't follow.
Yes, very exciting, Vida. But the action doesn't stop there. Our next focus is on Puiko Neb, who is once again running for his life from the deadly Fremen in hot pursuit.
Puiko is severely injured and desperate. He's trying to escape, but the Fremen is relentless, tracking him through the twisting paths of the maze as if he was on the path of some wounded animal.
Look at that poor coward go! He's stumbling, oh, he's tripped, and oh, suddenly, he's right in the path of Kanto, our little slave contestant.
The crowd is unforgiving, Maxim. They expect Puiko to flee again, and they're making their displeasure known.
Inkling! Puiko's reputation is in tatters. But wait! He seems to have a plan.
Kanto and Puiko are circling each other warily. Puiko, despite being more experienced and physically stronger, is severely wounded and, of course, known for his spinelessness. Kanto, on the other hand, is cautious but determined.
You can see the fear in Puiko's eyes. He is calculating, looking for a way out. But Kanto is not giving him any easy options.
It's a tense standoff. Puiko should have the upper hand, but his injuries and his cowardice are holding him back. The crowd is growing restless.
Come on, Puiko! Fight or flee! Make a decision!
Oh, it looks like Kanto is making the first move. He's charging at Puiko.
There it is! But Puiko is reaching for something on the wall. Could it be?
He's activated a hidden mechanism, opening a wall and closing another. And wow, what an unexpected turn! Now Kanto is trapped in one of the labyrinth's deadliest rooms.
That's the chamber of the venomous rock lizard! These creatures from the barren planet Ishtar with the sickness and credit system are notorious for their deadly venom and aggressive nature. This chamber is a recurring feature in the labyrinth and is favorite among the audience for the spectacle it creates. As you know, many parts of the labyrinth change from year to year, but the rock lizards remain a constant threat.
The Ishkali rock lizards are highly territorial and will attack anything that enters their domain. Their venom can paralyze a full-grown man in seconds, and they are known to swarm their prey, ripping them apart with their small but powerful jaws. Oh, poor Kanto doesn't stand a chance in there.
Oh, Vida, if you only knew.
The rock lizards are moving in on Kanto. They're known for their brutal efficiency. This will be over quickly.
Watch closely, Vida. You are about to witness something extraordinary.
What's happening? The lizards, they're not attacking him. There! The lizards! They're responding to his commands.
They absolutely are. Can you figure out why?
Creatures, but I never thought I'd see it with my own eyes. Tell me the truth, Maxim. Is that poor slave indeed a native of that barren planet?
Oh, he absolutely is, Vida. How's that for a surprise?
Well, yes. This, of course, changes everything.
Indeed it does. Santos
competition just became a whole lot more unpredictable.
Stay tuned to this frequency for more updates and thrilling commentary from the heart of Katie Prime. The man trap continues, and the excitement is far from over.
Keep your ears glued to the Harkonnen channel for live updates and the most intense moments from the games. The competition is heating up, and you don't want to miss a second of the Man Trap.
Wow! Wasn't that amazing? The spectacle of the Harkonnen family games unequaled throughout the galaxy. The excitement is growing as the contestants engage with the terrors of the labyrinth and each other. I don't know about you, but I, for one, just cannot wait until the next installment of the Man Trap. Let's keep the momentum going with another stirring anthem.
Listening to frequency 152.6, the voice of House Harkonnen. We are Arrakis. Now witness as the dark and tangled truths of House Atreides are revealed by the Convert.
Greetings, Truth Seeker. I am the Convert. Once a high-ranking advisor to the Atreides regime, I have since escaped and live under the protection of our good Baron. I cannot divulge my name out of fear for my dear ones still trapped in House Atreides. I am not here to tell you what to think. Only a few questions. Please, do not think I am not the answer. Today's question. What is the price of loyalty? Consider the loyal soldiers of House Atreides. They fight, they die, they sacrifice everything for their Duke. But what do they gain in return? A pat on the back, a word of praise, a posthumous medal that does nothing.
Thanks for the heart radio.
Welcome
back.
Think of the countless lives spent in the name of a house that promises glory, but delivers only death. What is the true cost of such loyalty? How many families must be torn apart? How many futures shattered before one realizes the futility of blind allegiance? Ask yourself, please, what does the Duke truly value? Is it the lives of his soldiers? Or the power he wields through their obedience? Why does he send them to die on distant sands, fighting battles that serve only to consolidate his own power? Now reflect on the lives of the Harkonnen soldiers. They too fight and die, but they do so with the understanding of their role in a grander scheme. They really see false promises of life and a path of a machine that demands strength and confidence. Seriously, don't do this. Is it better to live as a pawn in a game of deception? Or to fight knowing the true nature of the beast you serve? What is the true cost of loyalty? And who truly benefits from it? Follow these questions to their ultimate conclusion, dear listener, and you may just find your truth.
You were next on hitting the spacebar button. Thanks, Jimmy, for liking the live.
The Harkonnen Network, where every moment is an opportunity to prove your loyalty and strength. Strength through loyalty. trap competition continues with fierce battles and unexpected twists. Let's start with a quick recap of our fallen contestants and those still in the game.
Thank you and welcome back. I'm Maxim Dubrov, slave master of the labyrinth, and with me is the ever-insightful biologist, Vera Kotila. Vera, let's go over who we've lost and who remains.
Certainly, Maxim. So far, we have lost Hollow Tom, Amado Delsin, and most recently, Kalen Sheaf. The remaining contestants are the Fremen, Puiko Nam, the slave called Kanto, who just surprised everyone by taking control of the rock lizards from his native planet of Ishkal, of course, the twins Morani, and the enigmatic Grey Lady.
That's right, Vera. The Grey Lady remains a mystery. She is the only contestant who hasn't been in a direct confrontation yet. Do you think her supposed witchcraft is helping her avoid danger?
It's possible, Maxim. Her ability to navigate the labyrinth without engaging in combat is certainly impressive. The Fremen, meanwhile, has just scared away the twins Morani, but now faces a new challenge.
Yes, because the Fremen must cross the portable chasm where Galen Sheep previously fell. This is no easy task, even for a skilled warrior like him.
Puiko Nam has managed to buy himself some time by altering the walls of the labyrinth, keeping himself temporarily out of danger. But his cowardice is becoming ever more apparent.
And then there's Kanto, moving through the labyrinth with his pack of rock lizards. He is truly a force to be reckoned with.
Indeed, Maxim. But now, something unexpected is happening. Look, up from the chasm, someone is climbing.
Unbelievable! It's Galen Sheaf! She must have survived the fall and fought her way back up! What incredible determination!
She's badly injured, but she's not giving up. She's coming up behind the Fremen, who's balancing on those narrow pillars to cross the chasm.
She's attacking him! But look at the Fremen's reflexes! He ducks, spins, against the inscrutable Grey Lady. How will this confrontation end?
We'll have to wait until the next episode to find out. Stay tuned, people of Arrakis, for more thrilling updates and commentary from the heart of Gadi Prime.
Keep your ears glued to the Harkonnen Network for live updates and the most intense moments. The competition is heating up, and you won't want to miss what happens next in The Man Trap.
Do you need labor that never tires? Do you wish to possess the strongest and most obedient slaves in your social circle? Look no further than the Halil Trading Company, where every Mala is picked fresh from the wild and domesticated to perform even the most demanding and demeaning tasks. Whether you use them for mining, construction, or for your pleasure, we have the slave for you. Speak to the slave master in Harko Village.
You're listening to the Harkonnen Network, where every second counts in our pursuit of greatness, strength through loyalty.
Remember, dear listener, every action you take is a step towards greatness. Stay tuned for more programs and music throughout the day, and let the might of House Harkonnen guide you in all you do. Let's keep the energy high with some rousing music.
Alright, Chad, I'm about to get off here. Thanks for being here, everybody.